Over the past few years, we have witnessed how unpredictable the economy can be. World events have generated global inflation that has put many people on alert for what could happen in the next 12 months. We have compiled the 8 best investment ideas that you can implement in 2022 so that you can come out strong at the end of the economic disaster that could take place. Hello everyone and welcome to Novarise, your channel for financial education. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Number 1. Real estate. Of course, our number 1 idea had to be real estate, a type of investment that we trust and we're experts on. Whether you buy a house, an apartment, an office, or an entire building, real estate will always be a good investment. Of course, before deciding to invest in real estate, it is necessary to do your market research to avoid problems. When you acquire a property, you have multiple ways to receive income from it. One way would be through renovations, improving the conditions of the place, perhaps furnishing it, and then selling it for a higher price. Another way is to rent the property to obtain a monthly income, after doing the renovations, of course. The best thing about this form of investment is that there are many ways to obtain financing. You don't have to have a huge sum of money to buy your first property. Just look for those opportunities that are out there, or you can simply leverage the strategies shared in this channel. Number 2. Stock market. The stock market is a type of investment that does not guarantee the return of the invested capital. Despite this, there are millions of people in the world who put their money in companies to generate dividends and profits for them. As with any type of investment, it is always necessary to do your research to determine the stocks that could generate the best results for you. According to the Bankinter Analysis Department, some of the companies to invest in 2022 are Pfizer, Amazon, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Visa. As you can see, most of the best stocks to invest are in the technology field, companies that help avoid physical contact, and of course, Pfizer, which promises great advances in health related to COVID-19. Number 3. Cryptocurrencies. For many, cryptocurrencies represent the financial future. The days when people fear the idea of a digital currency are gone. Now, more people are investing their money in cryptocurrencies. And 2022 is perhaps the perfect year for you to do the same. Over time, many cryptocurrencies have been losing value, but there are others that are performing really well, according to the ranking of cryptocurrencies offered by CoinMarketCap. Those that top the list in terms of growth are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Tether, Solana. But why do these cryptocurrencies perform better? It is not only about the number of investors or their financial behavior in recent months. It is also because of their security processes, the simplicity to be able to buy them, and the acceptance they have by the masses. Number 4. Renewable energy and recycling. In an increasingly polluted world, more people, governments, and companies are taking advantage of renewable energy and recycling. For that simple reason, this is something that you should consider investing in 2022. Since the pandemic began, sustainability is the only form of energy that has increased significantly, and the International Energy Agency stated that in 2022, the industry is expected to increase by 40%. Another interesting fact shared by the International Renewable Energy Agency is the jump in investments made in this market, which went from $50 billion in 2004 to $300 billion in recent years. Traditional energy sources are increasingly criticized by the public, something that affects the reputation of many companies. There are many projects in the world that need investors, and that is where your money comes into play. In addition to investing in projects that generate high income from the scale of energy, there are also stocks of companies related to this area. such as Solar Edge Technologies Inc., Enphase Energy Inc., First Solar Inc., Sunrun Inc. These companies are part of a NASDAQ article on companies related to renewable energy that can be a good investment in the stock market. Number 5. Electric vehicles. Continuing with the idea of investing in renewable energy, we could not leave out electric vehicles, an investment trend that could take a leap in 2022. The electric vehicle industry has increased in value in recent years and is growing rapidly. The best thing about this business is that it not only focuses on the creation and distribution of electric vehicles, but also on charging stations that function as an attraction center for shops, supermarkets, restaurants, and pharmacies, thus creating a larger investment chain. But when it comes to electric vehicles, there's a much cheaper way to invest in this market, and it is through stocks related to this market, such as those of the companies selected by Investors Business Daily: Tesla, General Motors, Ford, BYD, XPeng. Number 6. Precious metals. Investing in precious metals is one of the best ways to fight inflation. Although many people might consider this type of investment as obsolete, the advantages offered by investing in precious metals, particularly gold and silver, are indisputable. The liquidity of precious metals is one of the main advantages. Gold, for example, can be turned into cash anywhere in the world. It's like investing in global currency that nobody has a problem with. Precious metals are particularly useful in times of inflation as they increase in value. We always talk about the importance of investment diversification, and precious metals fully meet that principle. While the stock market and cryptocurrencies tend to move in tangent with economies and global events, gold, for example, has its own financial behavior. Investing in precious metals means diversifying your investments and protecting yourself against economic crisis and inflation. Number 7. The Metaverse. This is probably the hottest investment trend in the last quarter of 2021 and is shaping up to be a great investment idea for 2022. The Metaverse is basically the evolution of the internet as we know it to become a much more interactive place. Of course, everything in this world has a business model behind it, and we're sure that the Metaverse is no exception. So far, we have seen how simple social networks generate huge amounts of money. Now imagine what can happen in a much more realistic virtual world, in which big brands like Adidas and Nike already participate. One way to invest in the Metaverse is by buying stocks of companies related to it, such as Facebook, now called the Meta platform. And other companies that have been dedicated to analyzing and investing in this business universe in recent years are Nvidia, Unity Software, and Microsoft. If there is a time to invest in the Metaverse, it is now. Number 8. Cybersecurity. As this market grows quietly, it is shaping up to be a great investment idea for 2022. Cybersecurity has gained enormous importance since the start of the pandemic, as more and more companies move to remote work. That, of course, represents a risk for all the information that is in the cloud, and the solution to the risks is cybersecurity. But how do you invest in cybersecurity? Well, the answer lies in the stocks of the companies that are responsible for offering this service. Some of the companies with the highest value on the stock market are CrowdStrike Holdings with a market cap of $65 billion, Scalar with a value of $42 billion, Okta capitalizing on the market with $40 billion, Datadog with a market cap of $50 billion. This data is extracted from information provided by NASDAQ, which is available on the different investment platforms that provide charts on companies and their values. And because you reached this point, we have a bonus for you. Of course, we would not leave out a form of investment that, in addition to giving you great income and a lot of learning, is very exciting. This investment idea for 2022 is your own business. If you have extra capital that you want to invest to make it grow, then perhaps it is time to put it into your own ideas, in your own company. The commitment and emotion involved in an investment in your own business is invaluable. And for that reason, we want to encourage you to do so, because 2022 could be the year of your financial success. Investments in technology, health, sustainability, traditional and futuristic markets, variable and fixed income. Those are some of the investment ideas that we have given you in this video. Remember that the key to success is diversification, and not only you have to think of one way to invest, but you can invest in different markets, beat inflation and economic crisis by investing in 2022. And since you're here, do not forget to check this episode that's gonna help you complement everything you just learned today. Bye bye!